They know. It's not like they don't know. They know what they did. They know that they dropped the stuff. And they're playing games right now. When they could just give people their birthright. You don't need to make 50 off it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to make 50 off it. This is birthrights. Why are you going to make 50 off it? For what? It's birthrights. I mean, you can't give people, yo. Right? And then know that it's them messing with the stuff. It's them messing with the stuff. You're not supposed to have no issues. Because I watch other people's Ustream stuff and they don't have issues. They don't have stuff cutting off and stuff like that. In the middle of stuff just stop broadcasting. I didn't push nothing. My hands here, like what? You got the hand just coming up from the middle and stuff like that. But that's how they do. You know what I mean? And don't worry, it's 8. You didn't even touch nothing yet. But it's holy day today. So who knows how long we're gonna go. You know what I mean? We'll go till the thing runs out, especially since I just had to push the thing. And that's crazy too, because most times, that's how you know, like we said, Allah governs this. Most times when they do, like they messed up this time, most times when they do the disconnect, I don't see it. But a box popped up just now that made me know that something got stopped. But it usually doesn't do that. It usually just stops. And then I would realize that the thing says record on it, which would mean that it's not recording. Right? So they're trying their stuff, you know what I mean? It's holy day and all that. But we'll just continue going on. We're just going to bounce around today just because it's holy day and, you know what I mean? There's so much stuff going on. And then we still got the questions to do. So and there's a good bit of questions, so we're going to get some stuff going. All right, so Lagos. Those 5 letters appeared in big, bold, and 3D letters in movie theaters across the world as more than 180 million worth of people in North America and over $675 million globally flocked to see Captain America Civil War over the weekend. Right, so we just wanted to put that out there and just do your research on what people are saying about Black Panther being in the new Captain America, right? Just read what they're saying about Black Panther being in it, right? What their views are about it, right? So we just wanted to give honors, you know what I mean? Trying to give honors to some of the Asiatic superheroes, in honor, because you already know that the Black Panthers were about uplifting fallen humanity. You already know that if he's a prince of Wakanda or whatever, then you know that he has a nation, he has an empire, he has something backing him, right? He's not just some superhero guy came yesterday, some acid fell on him and now he turned into whatever. Right? This is his birthright to be Black Panther. This is birthright. This is not some superhero thing that he's doing. He's already doing this in his own country. He's this already. Without Captain America. Right? Without that movie, he's already established. Where new people want to get hype. Oh, they got black. No, don't get it twisted. He's been around. You talk about he's tied to a nation. before goddamn superheroes, him and his ancestors been around. Right? So we just wanted to get some Asiatics up that you might or might not have heard about, so we can so we can get some of these out here. So we got Sergeant Fury, right? The good brother Gabe Jones, right? And then, you know, Gabe is Gabriel, right? Gabriel Jones. And then you can do your research on him. Gabe Jones. His little history. You know what I mean? Asiatics in comics. Right? We already know Mother Nature. Right? That they got her as Asiatic. Storm. Right? Asiatic that can control the weather and nobody realized what's going on. Okay? Mother Nature. Asiatic. Yeah, Europeans hiding our story. They don't want to tell the truth. They are from the black man. No. Right? And don't forget she has a nationality too. Remember, she has a nationality. Not some black lady that got some powers of whatever. This is her birthright. This is her birthright. Her birthright is to be Storm. Right? What's your nationality? You can control nature. Alright, cool. And she reps her nationality. Right? You already know before they started fronting, you already know that Green Lantern was a brother. Right? Asiatic again. You know, this is also for us to just put them out. Just put it in the ethers. You know, so they're not forgotten with all this superhero BS that's going to come take over. Just like pedophilia took over now, everybody's talking about that. Everybody's going to be talking about these up and coming comic movie remakes or whatever. Right? They're gonna be going hard. When they bring the Dragon Ball Z movie, then you know it's freaking over. And that the thing's bust wide open. Right? That's when you know it bust wide open. When they start playing with this Captain America stuff or whatever like that, and they bring the Dragon Ball Z movie, you know, when they bring the Fist of the North Star movie, then you know it's over. Like they bust it open. Right? So these are all Moors. But he doesn't have a fez, I don't care. He's a dark skin. Any dark skinned person. He looks dark skinned? Yep, alright, he's a Moor. So all the Moors in comics we're repping. All the Moors. The original Captain Marvel, which was a sister. Also Pulsar. You know, she got her locks and all that. You know, know thyself. And then you know she's being the Ankh right now. You know she's being the Ankh. Right? Yeah, we got John Henry. There's Steel. Right? See my Moorish flag flying like my Moorish cape. Right? Steel knows what's up. Ain't no fronting. Moors. Moors. The Moors wore capes and stuff like that. Yes, yes, I know Dracula. Yes, yeah, he was more too. Don't get it twisted. It wasn't about no sucking anybody's necks and stuff like that. You know, everything has a metaphysical component, and it always comes back to us. Vixen, you know, all the Justice League people, them, all the Justice League fam. Right, and then there she is with, you know, the bird next to her. Right. Queen of the jungle. Birthright. Not some stuff that she made up, got injected with something. Something fell on her. Nope, birthright. Superman, birthright. Kal-El, Jor-El, all that stuff, birthright. But nah, these people don't want their stuff. Right. Spawn, you know, once again with the Moorish cape. See my Moorish flag flying like my Moorish cape. You know. Can't get away from it. Can't get away from it. It's always Moors. Skulls, yep, that means Moors too. Can't get away from it. Right. Now Luke Cage, check out Luke Cage's belt buckle. Isn't that the Iroquois flag? Why does he have the Iroquois flag as a belt buckle? Right. And oh yeah, somebody said it in the chat. You thought Captain America or something? Wait till X-Men Apocalypse. That's only for, you know what I mean, only the cartoon heads know what's going on when they bring Apocalypse on the scene. Right? When they bring Apocalypse on the scene, then you know Falcon. You know Falcon is Heru. You know, with the 5-point star repping, and then from what we heard, 39 seconds or 29 seconds into the movie, they're showing the Moorish flag and stuff like that. And you think these people aren't telling y'all what's up? You playing around? You know what I mean? You could have walked out after that. You didn't have to see nothing else. After that, you just go home. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that, and just leave the movie theater, watch it on bootleg. There ain't even nothing to see after that. After that, just go home. Just go home, call up the temple, find a temple, whatever like that. Go pull down your papers, get your stuff together, and proclaim your nationality. Because Captain America and all them guys are trying to tell y'all people, and they don't want to get it. Don't want to get it. Cyborg. And then he was the prototype, and it had to be a brother that they used first, because, you know, we rule everything. It's all on us. Right? Yeah, Wonder Woman, she wasn't no European. Don't let the hair fool you or whatever. From the Amazon, don't forget. Don't let the late stuff fool you. People coming from all over the world and stuff like that. No. And then of course we gotta get Panther up in there, because you know Panther was a brother. You know. More working with his hands, defending Cat's lair, you know, and then the cat is the Sphinx that they were defending. And then Lionel with the sword and puts it over his pineal gland, and the sword starts blinking for him. And then he could see and stuff like that through this magical sword. You know, they've been telling the story. We've been missing it. They've been telling us the truth this whole time, and we've been missing it. Right? We're missing it. All right. See what's good with these questions and stuff. All right. Let's see if this is in here. Now, the whole question thing for today is because I love it when we get trolls, because we could really use them to teach the people. We could all right. We could really use them to stress the point. So we're going to get to those later, but there was a couple questions before that. Brother Shabazz L. Is the administration of psychiatric medication a form of vaccination? So we'll just go to the law dictionary to look up vaccination. Inoculation is page 1718. Inoculation with vaccine or the virus of cowpox as a preventative against the smallpox, frequently made compulsory by statute. Frequently made compulsory by statute. So the application, now for people who they're saying vaccination, oh, you need to vaccinate. If nobody has smallpox, no need for vaccination. According, if you go by dictionary, law dictionary, that they were going to have to use so-called laws in order to pass something or whatever like that in order for people to get vaccinated. So they know about law dictionary. All right, so then we use the law dictionary, and this would be, for example, writ of discovery question. Your organization, company, whatever like that, saying that you're vaccinated. According to the definition of vaccination, law dictionary, page 1718, inoculation with vaccine or the virus of cowpox as a preventative against the smallpox. Has there been an outbreak of smallpox that no one is telling us about? I would expect a reply from this 10 days, if you don't answer, blah, blah. And see what they say. See what their reply is going to be. Just to see. But when you're talking about psychiatric medication, right, you can say that's, it's not vaccination in, the connotative perspective, it's really mind control or mind manipulation. And most of the times, like I know from dealing with quote unquote youths that get Ritalin or whatever, they give them Ritalin for stuff, you know, hyperactive and all that stuff like that. They're doing those stuff to calm down their mental vibration, because young people's mental vibration is peaking right now.